Okay, first thing I want to say is it's later on now, it's about 8 o'clock, and I'm editing my video, obviously, but I just want to say throughout the video there's a lot of like, oh, it's not going to happen because the sun's not out, but like it doesn't focus, like the focus goes off quite a lot, so I just wanted to apologise for that. And yeah, if I noticed while I was recording, I would have obviously done something about it because it is a bit annoying, but can't really re-record the whole video now. But eventually when I get a camera, hopefully that will not be an issue. Yeah, boys. Hi everyone, welcome to my new YouTube channel. I'd just like to make a quick disclaimer that obviously I've never spoke in front of a camera before. I feel really awkward right now, not gonna lie. This video I'm probably gonna do like a sort of chatty get ready with me, sort of. This isn't gonna be a makeup channel, by the way, don't worry, I've got enough of those. But I just sort of wanted to like do something that's natural to me, because right now I don't even know, I'm a bit nervous. So I just thought like maybe for my first video, if I just sort of like do my makeup, talk about why I want to start this channel, what sort of content I'm gonna have, yeah, all that kind of snazzy stuff. You can sort of tell this is the first time I've done this, can't you? Because I don't know what to do. But yeah, I've just brushed my teeth. I'm gonna quickly go wash my face and we can get started. So by the way, I'm literally filming this on my iPad because I've not got a camera or anything yet. That will be something that will come over time. Yeah, so if you keep seeing me like do that and like poking about, that's just me literally adjusting focus. And then obviously I'm looking over here because I'm looking at my face, which every YouTuber says at the start, because nobody is used to just looking at a black dot and talking. When you see your face right there, you just like, you're tempted to have a look at it. I'm wearing my little Cookie Monster top. Like I said, I'm gonna go wash my face and then we're gonna get started. Just wanted to say that I'm on my iPad in case everyone was like, oh my god, why does she keep poking her hand right near the camera? Okay, so I was gonna do my makeup at my makeup table, but the lighting is awful, and because I've got one of those IKEA ones where it's literally like that much of a distance, so the camera's just too close up and it looks awful. So I'm gonna do it out my window today, which I've not done in a while. Like, the lighting is better, admittedly. I'm gonna get myself a drink and then start. Also, this is gonna be a bit like a get to know me tag, as well as why I want to start YouTube, so I don't run out of things to say, because obviously it's my first time. Like, I don't have that really chatty like, oh, I'm just gonna say this, say that, especially the fact that I've not really planned out the video either. Get myself a drink and then get started. Okay, so the reason I wanted to start this YouTube account is basically because I'm starting a fashion design course in college in September, and on our little sheet that we got, when it tells you about what you're doing in college, basically, actually I'm going to do my eyebrows and then carry on. So I've done my eyebrows. Basically, on the little sheet it said it's highly encouraged that you have your own social platforms. I can talk today. Platforms to like keep track of your work and everything, because obviously fashion design is a type of career where you need an audience. And not gonna lie, I've always wanted to have like a YouTube account or something. Sorry if you know me and you think it's cringe, but oh well, is what I want to do. Oops, I forgot to put primer. Right, I'm sorry, but this is actually harder than it looks, doing your makeup and talking. I've not even started it properly yet, and I just can't even. That's not very good. So I was thinking of content like, obviously hauls, like the sort of basic hauls that you can get, what stuff would go nice with what, like certain styles of clothing, obviously, what would go nice with it, colour schemes that go well together, how to pair boots with an outfit, just like little things like fashion tips and advice. I was also thinking of like keeping a vlogged, what's it called? Record, like a vlogged record of the work I've been doing. So I'll be doing updates on like what I've been doing in college. I don't know, just loads of stuff like that, to be honest. I'll probably do the odd like beauty video and stuff like that. But I just think it would be quite an interesting thing to do, because with me, I don't really have any hobbies. Like growing up, I've not done any dance, I've not gone to gymnastics, I've not, you know, like I've not really been into a sport or anything because of moving about all the time with my dad's job. And now that we're finally settled, we're moving again in September to like, still in Lincoln though, but just to a different house, like a nicer house. So that will be when I'll hopefully properly like do my YouTube stuff and really start it and get everything going nicely. I'm really scared to do this as well. Like obviously, if you know me, which you probably do, because how would you find my video? Yeah, like I recently made that Kenzion Couture, I don't even know how to say it, Instagram account, and I was like, oh, I'm so scared, I don't. Oh. And I whoop! Sorry for the swear word. I don't want any crap off people. This looks too dark for my face, but it's not, don't worry. I've like blended it in and I've got a tan, so it's alright. So it's raining. I'm a bit scared to start this YouTube account. If you don't like the fact that I'm doing this basically, then just, dunno, you can make fun of me all you want, but it won't stop me. Bish, you can't stop me! But just, I don't know, I just don't really see the point in it, in like being nasty about people doing stuff that makes them happy. Because I'm not being funny, it's just mean at the end of the day. It's actually just like rude. That's rude. Basically, like I said on my Instagram story thing on that account, like now that I've left school, I think it's going to be a lot easier to do all this stuff that I'd like to do, because obviously I don't have to see however many people every single day. So I just think this is like prime time to start doing what you want, really. So, need to bend it down a bit more. Maybe I'm not as tan as I thought I was. Long story short, please just be nice. And wow, it is raining so much. But yeah, so that's basically why I wanted to start it. I've got loads of, I've bought loads of fashion books and stuff, which I'm going to go through, obviously read them all. I've almost finished reading one of them. Obviously I'll share the tips with all of you to try to help you out. But yeah, obviously I'm not going to be perfect straight away, so please give me some time. I just need some support. Might go on to saying a bit about me now. Oh, there's a horse going past. I'm going to miss that when I move. I'm moving to a place like more into the city. At the minute I sort of live like rural, in a street, in the middle of fields, basically. And it's not very good, but there are little aspects that I'll miss. I look very orange, don't worry. But I'm just going to do the basic get to know me tag, because I really don't know what to do. And I don't want this video to be really short, and I sort of want people to get to know me a bit more, because I feel like if you actually know someone more, it's a bit harder to judge them, and if you do judge them, then you're an asshole. But where did I grow up? Right, basically, I grew up in loads of different places because my dad was in the army, So I moved house like every 2 years. I was born in Germany, in Osnabrück, and then we moved to another place in Germany, which I cannot remember because I was literally like 2, I think, maybe. I was young anyways. Then after that we moved to Lincoln for 2 years. I think it was for my reception in year 1. There's so much going on outside, I'm not used to it. Literally, usually I look out my window and there's nothing going on, but it seems like everybody's in the booths today. Yeah, so we moved to Lincoln at like the end of year 1. I moved to this place called Brunei in Southeast Asia. Lived there until, I think it was like the end of year 3. And then moved back to Germany to another place. Moved back to Germany to another place, then moved to Canada at the beginning of year 5. And then, when I finished primary school, my ass moved back to Lincoln. And now, I've been living here since the start of year 7, all the way to the end of year 11. So this is like the longest I've ever lived in one place in my life. It's a bit weird, not gonna lie, but my dad retired from the army in 2016. So, yeah. So we don't move anymore, which is kind of fun, but I do miss it because obviously it's what I'm used to. So yes, it was a bit like, it was good but bad because obviously I got to experience a lot, obviously living abroad for the majority of my life, but it was a bit crap having to make friends every 2 years and then leave them. Oh, it looks, I don't know, I thought that looked cute. Yeah, I suppose like it is kind of rewarding as well because I do have people on my social media and I get to like, every now and then one of their posts will, that's not blending very well, one of their posts will pop up and I'll be like, oh my god, they've changed so much. And I don't know, it's just really cool like seeing how much people have changed. Because I've literally got people from like when I was in year 1, somehow remembered their names and added them on Instagram and stuff. I just think it's really cool seeing how much people have changed over time. So next question. Where do I currently live? Lincoln. And I'm moving, which I've already said. Who is my first best friend? Well, it was this girl called Darcy Hunter. Shout out if you're watching this, Darcy. My G, my day one. This was when I lived in Brunei. I had a best friend before, but I wouldn't really count it because I just don't like remember it very well. But we literally used to fall out in primary school just so we didn't have to be in lesson. It was quite funny. The teacher would take us out to this little atap. What did they call it? I can't remember. I think it was called an atap. And we'd sit there and sort out our problem while everybody else was learning. Bearing in mind this was literally in like year 1. So what on earth was I doing? I might as well have just been learning how to count rather than sitting outside. But okay. Yeah, that was my first best friend. How tall am I? Well, I always thought I was 5'5", but the other day, like I think it was not last night but the night before, the family had like a little sesh, like we all just had a little drink. I had my boyf round, he's not really my boyfriend but he basically is. Robin had her boyfriend round, she's my sister, if you don't know. And we have this tape measure, because obviously moving house, we've been measuring stuff and like seeing if it will fit, basically. Moving into a new build, by the way, I'm well excited. So I was just like, oh yeah, can you measure how tall I am? And apparently I'm only 5'3" or 5'4", but I always thought I was 5'5", so I don't really know about that one. Dogs or cats? Definitely dogs, because I'm allergic to cats. They literally make my eyes puff up. I cannot breathe. I was staying at my friend's house once, my friend G-Fog. My friend G-Fog, shout out. I was staying at her house like, I think it was probably the other month or something. And I woke up during the night because she's got cats and I think she has them on her bed sometimes. I woke up during the night and I could not breathe and it was awful. But I'm the type of person where I'd rather just like die than wake someone up. So I was there all night like struggling to breathe. She was sound asleep next to me. I was just like choking for air. And yeah, it wasn't the best experience of my life, I must say. But I've got 2 Westies at home. Well, one's like a Westie Cross Maltese. She is freaking adorable. And her name's Willow. And I've got another Westie called Haggis, because my dad's Scottish, so we decided to call our dog Haggis. Yeah. I feel like I'm telling my whole life story. I bet I'll become so repetitive as well, like throughout my videos. What year were you born? 2002. 13th of December to be precise. I'm 16 years old. Are you in or have you gone to college? I'm starting college in September, on the 2nd. What is your favourite drink? I really don't know actually. If you're on about alcoholic drink, I like a cold Copperberg mixed fruits. Or if I'm on like, want to get drunk, then I really like Palmer Violet's gin and lemonade. But that is dangerous, like you don't even realise how drunk you're getting. It just tastes like sweets, which you probably all know. If not, then I recommend. You're wearing perfume. What scent is it? Well, I'm not wearing perfume, but this is probably my favourite perfume at the minute. 1,000 Wishes. Might give myself a little spritz. It's by Bath and Body Works. I've got it. Oh my god, I need to blend this before it dries out. What am I doing? I'm too busy trying to entertain. Yeah, I went to Canada last year to go see my friend and I got that perfume. Oh, it smells insane. I can smell it right now. Pardon me. My mum went back to Canada in May, but I literally love it that much that I got her to get me another one. I love Armani diamonds as well. Ooh, so good. But I've not had it in a while, so I think I might have to invest in that when I actually want to spend money on perfume, because I'm always spending my money on clothes and makeup. Let's have another look. What are your life goals? Well, I used to want to be an architect, so I basically revolved like all of my GCSEs around that. So I took art, DT graphics, history because I was interested in it, although I really should have taken geography because I was better at it. But hey ho, you can't do anything about it now. Then I also took GCSE PE, but it's literally because I like the PE tops. So I took GCSE PE, bought a top, and then dropped it at the end of year 10. Good idea. I reckon if I did another GCSE, like, I wouldn't have done as well, because it's like something else to focus on. I did want to be an architect, but you all have probably gathered now that I would like to get into fashion design. And eventually, I'd really like to either have my own clothing brand. I'm really torn, because I don't know whether I want to have my own clothing brand, like I saw it first, that type of vibe, or like whether I want a high-end catwalk sort of fashion, like making it for celebrities, because I honestly love some of the stuff that goes on the catwalk. Like, it is freaking beautiful. But then it's just like, actually you need to be noticed to do stuff like that, and if you start off small, then if you just drastically increase your prices, you could lose a lot of business, and people will probably be like, right, why has she done that then? Who does she think she is? So I don't know, but all I know is that I definitely want to get into the fashion beauty sector, like not beauty as such, but with my college work you have to like do a catwalk, I'm pretty sure, to display your garments that you make, if I've gathered correctly. And for my one, I'm just gonna do like their makeup as well, so I can write that I've done their makeup and get noticed for that too. I'm not saying I'm a makeup artist, I'm literally not a makeup artist at all, but I just think it might get me some extra brownie points if I do the makeup on my project. You get me. Basically, it's to just get into the fashion industry somehow. I'd love to make my own brand. I'd love my clothes to be in Selfridges one day, or just somewhere like that. That is my main goal. Like, I would prefer to have a brand where it can be in Selfridges, but if I have to have a brand sort of like I saw it first, Boohoo, PLT, then so be it. Like, it's still on the lines of what I want to do. So I really don't care. Well, I do care obviously, but like I don't mind which one it turns out to be. What sports do you play or have you played? As I've aforementioned, I do not play sport. Have any books you read changed your life? Actually, thinking about it, this book by In the Fro, Victoria McGrath, she's a YouTuber, like fashion vlogger, that has like really helped me out with where I want to go in my life, because I know that I was interested in fashion. Well, exactly my sort of book, because I used to be really into reading in primary school. Like, I'd read all the Roald Dahl. Oh, I need a drink. Oh, that just sprayed everywhere. I'd read all the Roald Dahl, like all that sort of vibe. My voice gets so dry when I talk too much. Yeah, when I got into secondary school, I sort of just like my phone took over. Like, I did not read anymore. And leaving school, I feel like I really need to start like shaping myself more as a person, because most of my time won't be taken up by, you know, like doing schoolwork, revision, homework. Not that I really did my homework, I'm not gonna lie, but I just have more time to do things that make myself happy. So I said to myself, right, you need to start reading again, because obviously it's really brain stimulating. I want to keep my brain engaged, considering that I'm only going to be doing a design subject, so I'd like to still keep part of my intellect. I don't want to turn into a thicko, not doing anything like that. So I went and got some fashion books, read them, they inspired me, and I've also I've also got loads of these Vogue On books. Vogue On Vivienne Westwood. I've got the Alexander McQueen one, I'm pretty sure. Christian Dior and Coco Chanel. That was my eyes glancing over to read them, because I did not remember. Literally only got them the other day. That's that. Who are your favourite YouTubers? Well, I quite like Eleanor Neal, because she's all like conspiracy kind of thing. Jordan Lipscomb, she's amazing. She's just like, I don't even know. She's so pretty as well. TGF Bros is quite funny. Okay, I like Holly Boone, Jeffree Star. Unjaded Jade helped me so much when I was going through school. Like, her advice for school and just revision, all that stuff is insane. But she's that type of person where you just look at her and think, how is your life so perfect? Like, how do you actually do that? Shani Grimmond was like my first ever YouTuber that I loved and watched like consecutively. Powder time. Do you speak any languages, and how well? Well, no. I used to be able to speak German like a bit, not fluently. Obviously, living in Germany, like, I did learn it in school from a young age. But the thing is, when I lived in foreign countries, I'd be in British schools, because it would be on army bases, and it would be like a little community, but with British people in a foreign country. Like, you know how you get RAF bases here? There would be army bases like in foreign countries, where it would just be full of all the army people who worked there. So I went to British schools. They're called SEE schools, Service Children Education schools, and I'm not gonna lie, I can't fault it. Like, it was so good. Back to the question, I sidetrack a lot. I only know how to speak a little bit of French, but not really, because I didn't take it for GCSE, so I forgot it quite a lot. But I did really enjoy doing French. I don't fancy doing an exam in a different language. It's not my cup of tea. What is your idea of a dream date? I don't know. I'm quite a, like, well, I know that I say I don't play sport, but I do like going out and doing active things. Like, I'd rather go skydiving or something, or like surfing, bowling, surfing. I probably can't surf, but ice skating, I absolutely love ice skating. Skiing, love it. I'd rather do that than like go to the cinema or go for a meal. Going for a meal can be nice, but yeah. How many siblings do I have? I've got 2 siblings. I've got an older sister, her name's Kim. She's 20 years old, and I've got a younger sister called Robin, who's turning 15 in a few days. What else do I need to do with my makeup? I need to get this off my lips. There we go. Perfect. I don't really know what else to say, you know. I might just have a look at another question to talk about. What is your favourite Netflix show? Not gonna lie, I'm a sucker for Stranger Things. I still have not finished season 3 though. My attention span is awful, and I need to find a time where I can actually sit down, watch it all, and pay attention to it. Because if I go on my phone, I'm the type of person that will go on their phone for like a second and then want to restart the whole episode because I think I've missed everything, when I've only missed like 3 seconds of it, which is probably not a good thing, but can't change it. Right, I think it's going to be quite amazing how my confidence from the start of this video to the end of this video has changed, because I feel really like comfortable now, and it's not even been that long. Can't find any questions worth answering. My chin looks so shiny as well. What is your favourite colour? My favourite colour is pink, because I'm a basic biatch. Yeah. My favourite colour is pink. I think I might just finish my makeup now, off camera, and then do an extra, not an intro, but an extra. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that. Okay, so I've done my lipstick and mascara, and I've finished my makeup now. I just wanted to say thanks to everyone for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, please like and subscribe. This obviously isn't like going to be the best video I've ever made because it's my first one, so please keep that in mind. Now that you've watched it all, I shall see you in the next one. Bye.